Hey, Wausau Mayor Katie Rosenberg here with amazing Laura Scudiere, and I already forgot your fancy new title.
And I was trying to think of it too. It's the Director of Community Health Improvement.
And capybaras. So, yes, all the things.
Mhm.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good.
It feels
I
like a week
am,
since I've seen you.
yeah. It feels almost like more than a week, but you know what?
Mhm.
This is good. This is a good way to spend the afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got some questions for you related to all the things people are talking about now.
Yeah.
It's all vaccine all the time now. I think,
Yeah.
where are we in the county when it comes? This isn't a question, this is pre-question.
Okay.
I know last week we were on
Okay.
medium. Have I heard that we maybe are heading towards low
Uh,
activity? Where are we at?
we're at medium last
We're
I
still
checked, but
okay,
maybe I haven't checked today.
okay,
Because we're moving. More people get vaccinated, the better it gets.
awesome.
Especially we're really trying to encourage people that are age 12 to 17
Oh yeah,
to be in
I've
there.
seen a lot of high school kids doing this on their, summer breaks.
Yeah.
First week there. So way to go, kids. You're
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, just remember that if you get vaccinated, if you're 12 to 17 years old and you get vaccinated, that means if you're exposed, you don't have to quarantine. So you don't have to miss out on being in,
Soccer practice.
yeah, parties and stuff.
Oh, parties. Yeah, that too. I'm immediately like remembering what I like to do then. It was, I like to go play soccer and I like to swim at the swimming pool. So both
Oh,
of
yeah.
those still cool.
Yeah. Both of those are
Awesome.
still good.
Okay. So the actual three questions I have for you. Okay. First one, I think it's maybe in my circles. We have a lot of pregnant folks around and they're asking themselves, should I do this? Should I get vaccinated? What do you say to that?
I would say that, based on the information given by the CDC, pregnant people are at increased risk of severe illness, although the risk overall is fairly low.
Mhm.
There is an increase for pregnant individuals. So, and it's increased even more if you have other risk factors. So let's say you're pregnant and you also have diabetes or you have
Oof.
something else going on that could potentially make you more at risk. So, there are benefits to getting vaccinated. If you're pregnant, you can kind of start doing things that you used to do. And especially since pregnancy, like when I was pregnant, there was all this stuff I couldn't do. Like I couldn't
Yeah.
eat, certain kinds of cheese, and you
Oh
should be
man.
careful about your sushi, and
Yeah.
no more skydiving, Laura.
Oh
But
man.
and so like if you get vaccinated, that's one less thing that you have to, there's masking and stuff that you don't have to worry about as much when during your pregnancy. One thing that I want to mention though is that you do not need your provider's sign off in order to get vaccinated. So if you're
Okay.
pregnant, you go to a vaccination site, they will vaccinate you.
Yeah.
If it makes you more comfortable for your provider to know, by all means, give them a call, get their advice, talk to them about whether or not they recommend it specifically for you.
Totally. That's the one thing I keep telling people when they're like, well, what about this? I'm scared about that. And I'm like, this is a really great opportunity to have a conversation with your doctor and they will give it to you straight. I know that my doctor actually called me and like, are you going to get vaccinated? And I said, I already did. It just wasn't with you. I was impatient. So she was proud of me.
Love it
So
when I don't know about you, but I love it when providers call me. Like it doesn't happen super often, so when it does, like I'm almost like flabbergasted to the point in which I don't know what to say to them.
yeah, it's like the president's calling, right? Like, whoa.
Like what's happening? I do want to mention one more thing, Katie.
Yeah.
The CDC recommends that if you're pregnant to go to the mother to baby site, which is actually mothertobaby.org, or they can call
Mothertobaby.org.
mothertobaby.org or 866-626-6847, and they can get some personalized advice and recommendations and discussion about vaccination for pregnant mothers and
Awesome.
pregnant people.
Awesome. That's really great.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. This is really the hot topic, at least in my mind. Travel.
Mhm.
I am so excited to travel the world
Mhm.
and do all the things and meet new people and just maybe have a vacation. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. But what's going on there? Can I do it? What do I need to do? What should I be ready for? I mean, obviously I haven't booked anything yet, but let me tell you, getting pretty close.
Yeah. So Katie, since you are fully vaccinated, you shared before that you're fully vaccinated, you can travel right now. You can.
Yes.
CDC recommends anybody that's not vaccinated fully. So that means either they got one shot or they have no shots.
Yeah.
The only difference would be if you have Johnson & Johnson, then you're fully vaccinated. That's one shot. Pfizer and Moderna both require 2. So if you're not fully vaccinated, the CDC says, wait, delay your travel, stay put, get your second vaccine if you need to get your second vaccine, wait those 2 weeks afterwards, and then you're fully vaccinated.
Okay, awesome.
I should mention that on planes and trains and buses, thank you, you still have to wear masks.
Yes.
So, bring one with you, put it in your pocket, keep it in there just in case. Some businesses may require you still to wear masks. So, it's worthwhile just to have it in your pocket.
Yeah, I know the FTA still has the mask rule in place and I know our bus drivers are still wearing masks, and everyone on there has to wear masks. This isn't a question, but it's just kind of one of those weird kind of in-betweener moments where I'm like, okay, do I need to wear a mask? And so I'm constantly bringing it with me, and sometimes it just stays on my arm, and other times if a business has a sign posted, I'll respect that. But man, maybe that's something, the psychology of what's next.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm out with my son, who's not old enough to get vaccinated yet, I wear a mask in solidarity with him because I know he has to wear one. And so I'm trying to model good behavior for him, good behaviors about how to keep yourself safe and keep yourself healthy.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay. So last question, kind of side effects. I know I went through a couple of side effects that were a little bit uncomfortable, but like I said, it got me out of yard work. It got me out of, I got to watch Netflix all day.
Yeah.
How do you relieve the side effects? I'm reading a lot of stuff about don't take this, don't take that to relieve it. Make sure you're doing this. So what should people know about those side effects?
Yeah, some people experience some really mild side effects. The most common side effect is pain and soreness on the injection site.
Oh yeah.
Get some redness. Some people also have muscle aches, fatigue, fever, stuff like that. And so really what we recommend and what the CDC has on their website also is that for the injection site pain and redness, you can actually take a cool washcloth and just apply it to the red area. That will make it feel a little better. The other thing it says on the CDC website, move your arm. Actually move your arm around. The more exercise your arm gets, the more it moves everything around. And so it heals faster.
So don't skip your arm workout, even if you feel like you have a good excuse to.
Yeah, move it around.
I got it.
The other thing is that it does also say for fever, because fever may happen. You may have a fever.
Totally.
If that happens, dress lightly. Make sure that you feel comfortable as you can. I know sometimes when I have a fever, I actually get cold. So I'm for a million covers. But they recommend that you dress lightly and drink plenty of water. Just make sure you're being hydrated.
Tons of water. Dress lightly in layers.
Yeah.
Fire up the electric blanket if you're the Laura style. Got it.
In June.
Listen, I'm not here to judge. You should be as warm as you want to be.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think you answered all my questions for today, although I do have some more for next week or following weeks. So yeah, awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, I'll see you next week, Katie.
See ya.